Hey everybody, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Dragonflight and our Human Mage leveling campaign.
New information.
Thank you guys for joining me today. We are going to pick things up right where we left them here at the outskirts of Falconhurst.
Farewell.
The town is over siege and is being overrun.
Fair winds and following seas. I'll help reinforce the village's defenses. I will meet you there.
Sounds good. We have a little side quest over here. Captive villager. No doubt we'll be freeing villagers.
Don't get many travelers
Destroy
here.
8 binding runes to free captive
May
villagers.
blight fall upon the coven.
Starting with this one, I would think. Looks like we have a new type of water. Let's find it. Conjured mana pie. It's delicious. Oh, hi. Hello. This guy is a little beefier than the others. Not sure why. Oh. Well, that was not what I was targeting. If you hear any strange sounds in my background, like a weird meowing, it's because I have a puppy in my lap. My Jack Russell puppy, Goomba, he is in my lap right now. He thinks he wants to take a nap, but I don't know if that's true. I feel like he probably just wants to jump onto my keyboard. So we'll find out. We have the kill quest portion done. Now we need to free the rest of the villagers. 6 out of 8. But we're probably going to have to fight a bunch in order to do that. See Exhibit A.
Shouldn't get many travelers here.
Okay, that is done as well. Let's... I don't know if we need to clear this because they all seem pretty engaged. Well, he wasn't engaged. Let's pull him out here. That somehow still froze all of them. I gotta love the range on that stuff. Let's talk to her.
Stand strong. Be wary of the woods. Remain steadfast.
They're rallying for a heavy assault. We'll need to defend the barricades from attack. Are you with me?
Strike true.
They had a lot of these defend the place from attack in BFA. We did the one on the docks. We're doing this one, and I can think of a couple others. Remember Warfronts? Do you guys remember when they made up Warfronts, and then nobody liked Warfronts, and now Warfronts don't exist?
How might I
Oh, we
help?
need to tell her. We're gonna stand firm. Oh, here they come. What I learned from the last one we did was that I should single target one at a time and let the NPCs do the work. In this case, the NPCs didn't seem to give a crap about the enemies. But the guys back here did. The guys back here cared. Oh, they don't care anymore. Oh, now they care. Yeah, they're very wishy-washy about if they give a crap that I'm being attacked. I don't know if I'm even supposed to be using these guys.
Just Boss stands firm.
Oh god, we're losing guys up here. Oh, hi. Hello. You are a biggin. But you died really, really quick.
Once my forces regroup, this miserable town will be ours.
Okay, we'll let them handle the rabble. We, I think, have to go chase the witch. We do have a talent point. I thought that was someone, a player that looked just like me, and then I realized it was one of my mirror images. But it kind of freaked me out a little bit, actually. Let's see here. Sub-Zero, your frost spells deal 10% more damage against targets that are rooted and frozen. Sounds really good. Flash Freeze, each of your icicles deals 10% additional damage, and when an icicle deals damage, you have a 5% chance to gain the Fingers of Frost effect. Wintertide increases Frostbolt damage by 7%. Fingers of Frost empower... Can we have all of these things? Frozen Touch, passive. Grant your Fingers of Frost and Brain Freeze 20% more often. I like that. Ebon Bolts. I don't really want another button to push. So we'll go there.
This place. We will win.
Once you've had a rest, switch out with someone else on the barricade. We must outlast these fiends. I hope you're ready to work.
We wouldn't have been able to hold out much longer. You saved us all.
Good luck.
Bonus
You're looking for
objective just
Ashton.
popped.
Walk with me. I haven't
That's
seen
nice.
him, but I did see his apprentice. We cannot thank you enough for showing up when you did, Lieutenant.
My title is Inquisitor now,
Ooh.
Mayor.
That's right.
Lady Lucille has reforged the Order of Embers to combat these witches.
She has. I thought they were just a legend.
They were real. They are real. Lady Lucille is determined to take back our lands and our people.
If she does that, she'll have my...
The attack on Falconhurst was fierce. I hope Master Ashton is still alive.
If anyone could survive, it's him. I'm going to check the lab's gardens, Inquisitor.
We have some objectives here on the map that look like they're going to be underground. I'm thinking maybe they're going to be in cellars near the buildings. Attached to the buildings, possibly. Yeah, it's got to be in the cellar door right here, but we have to clear all of this stuff first. Didn't even see that guy. So many more mobs per square foot than in Classic. It's the hardest thing to adjust to playing both games. Is just you move a couple of feet and you've aggroed a new enemy. You move a couple of feet, you've aggroed a new enemy. And I think like originally when we played through BFA, I think our characters felt a lot more powerful. And I think we were able to run through this area, gather all this stuff up, and just kill it really, really fast. And that doesn't seem to be the way you can do it anymore, so having the mob density so high creates quite a challenge. It's an interesting way to play the game because you have to move little by little. If you pull too much, you can get in trouble. And maybe that's just the mage class though. If you're on a melee class, maybe it just feels like you can just pull everything and AoE it down. We can kind of do that. But if we start getting hit, then we're in trouble. I can't see very well in here, that's a little bit annoying. There we go. Okay. Lord Sharptooth.
You mind your business, and I'll mind mine.
I must just not be seeing the entrance to the... Oh, here it is. Yeah, totally missed it. No big deal. It's the one side of the building that I didn't go up and down. Obviously.
Stand back! I have alchemy, and I know how to use it!
At ease, Master Ashton. We're friendly.
Well, don't you both look dangerous? Ha! Is the attack over then? It's a fine day for a little applied alchemy. The town is in good hands. So, would you kindly explain what is going on?
Master Ashton, we have been sent by Lady Lucille Waycrest to find you.
So I gathered. But why me?
Lady Lucille has reforged the Order of Embers, using ancient texts as our guide. We will fight these witches as we once battled the Drust. She found an alchemical recipe that was effective in the past. She requests that you attempt to recreate the formula.
Lady Lucille thinks it might be useful, I assume? Well, let's see it. Fascinating. A remarkable formulation. very flammable. Inquisitor, it
Very
is my
flammable.
distinct
Nice.
pleasure to assist you and the Lady Lucille
All
in this
right.
task.
Cool.
I am very glad to hear that, Master Ashton.
You put out those fires and I'll set up what we need in the lab. Oh, what?
Our champion will assist you in whatever you might need, Master. I will go see if I can't help Mayor Royston.
And we still have the overall objective here as well for killing these guys and destroying their fetishes. Oh, you have another quest.
We could use your help here.
Building defenses. We'll be able to push those monsters back now, but my defenders won't stand a chance unless we build a forward barricade for protection. There should be plenty of lumber to build a barricade near the entrance to town.
Farewell.
Yeah, we should probably be doing that at the same time as all this stuff, I would imagine. And that's it for the bonus objective. We need 5 more wood.
Shall we get started?
I've been studying the parchment Lady Lucille sent with you and have translated some of the older language. They called it liquid fire and it was used to burn away the drust. Using this as a basis, I believe we can adapt it to our needs. This is a complex recipe, but it just so happens I have everything we need to make this potent alchemical weapon. I will need your assistance in creating this. Would you be so kind as to help? Let's get the rest of the wood first. Yeah, I want to finish this. Because that seems like the main quest, and the collecting wood is obviously a little side quest. Maybe after we do this, it'll phase and it'll get rid of some of these enemies and just become a functioning town of Falconhurst. I don't think that's going to happen, but one can hope. Oh, hello there. I'm assuming now we build the barricades. Yep, awesome. I like it. It's nice to gather something and then actually do something with that in the world that changes how the world looks. So there we go. What is this out here? That's one of the wanted posters. Do we want to go do the wanted posters? We should probably do the side stuff before we continue with the Order of the Flaming Embers or whatnot quest line. This is indicating that we need to go down below. One of BFA's infamous caves, perhaps? It's not the waterfall. Interesting. What could it be? Well, that's just a shed. Strangely, it didn't dismount us in here, which ended up getting us stuck. Yeah, guys, I don't know about this one. I'm assuming there's a cave, but I don't seem to be able to locate it right now. And with that being the case, I think that that means we should just move on and do something else for the time being, and maybe I can beat my head against that some other time. Let's check our bag space.
Finest wares and cool tires, right here. Travel safely now.
Fish are weird. Stay warm.
Hello there. Fair winds and following seas. Good luck.
We need to find our dude. Here he is. Now we can help him make the potion or the flame bomb weapon. I've been studying the parchment. Yep, we read that.
Remember, measure twice,
All right.
pour once.
Here we go. I'm assuming he's going to have us click ingredients.
It's a fine day for a little applied alchemy.
I'll tell you what to add to the cauldron. Okay, we need to add some saltpeter. Sulfur. Saltpeter. Okay, what else? And more saltpeter. Oh, that was not right. Oh, we got it though. You've done some alchemy before, I can tell. The heart bloom is over here. Sulfur is here on the end. And there we go, that's it. Excellent, we should be able to... Yeah, I think you can't even read it in the bubble, you gotta read it down here. We should be able to use this again against those monstrous wooden creatures. Ah, but do watch that it doesn't spill.
What challenges await us
Wonderful,
today,
smells a bit
friend?
strong, but I think it will burn those wooden constructs well. Now it's time to test it out.
Until next time, friend.
Now that we have these lovely liquid fire flasks prepared, we have one last thing to do. Test them out. There are some of those large abominations lurking about in the woods above my home. I think they would make excellent test subjects for our little alchemical experiment, wouldn't you say?
Remember, measure twice, pour once.
We have an unspent talent. Tome of Antonitis increased haste by 2%. Tome of Ronin increased... That's so cool. That's so flavorful. Oh, man. I think we go Crit Strike, right? I probably need more stuff back up here, but I'm just grabbing whatever sounds really interesting is kind of how I'm doing it right now. Eventually I'll have to do some research and look into things and get feedback from you guys, but right now I'm just picking what seems really cool because I kind of think that's how talent should be chosen. Okay, so it's the big guys we have to toss this on them. Oh, it's going to be a template. Okay. I'm assuming that just immensely weakens them, is what it seemed like.
tried my best to fight them off.
What happened? We were right up on the hill. We were right nearby.
Well met.
They came from the woods. We fought. Master Ashton shoved me aside and they took him. We have to get him back.
We will get him back. Just sit.
Much to do, much to do.
We shall drive back the darkness.
Master Ashton has been taken into the forest. He isn't the only one. Mayor Royst's head count came up short. It seems our next steps are clear. We must go into the woods and save Master Ashton. Martin and I will sneak into the forest and meet you near some ruins further in.
Remain steadfast.
In other words, they're going to teleport. Or they're going to be they're probably just going to be in both places at once. As weird as that might be. Or they'll disappear and then reappear over here. So we have a little item available here, throw liquid fire, as part of our overlay UI.
Stand strong.
The woods are crawling with witches. We'll have a fight on our hands if we're to save Master
Be
Ashton.
wary of the woods.
Take a key from a hexwood binder.
Strike true.
And collect 4 organic matter samples and 3 bags of reagents.
Do try not to die.
Oh yeah, we will. I can't promise anything, but... we whiffed. Yeah, we just totally freaking missed. You have to account for where they're heading.
Hey, let me out of here.
I need to get out of here and back to Falconhurst. My husband and I were looking for my daughter's favorite toy when I was taken. Please, I need to get out of here. I need to know my family's... Well, your daughter is. They took my gear. It's all around camp. Get me out of here and bring back my gear.
Glory to House Waycrest.
Okay, so we released her.
I need a moment. I've been trying to break this cage for
Master
hours.
Ashton, you wait, man. We gotta
Until
find your
next
key.
time.
We freed her for nothing, but we have to find a key for you. So there's that. Let's see. It's probably only for the wood guys, right? It's only for the big guys. You'd think it would just burn anybody, like a bomb might do. Here's the hexwood binder. We need to get the key for Master Ashton.
The things I've seen. The horror. The horror. Guys, we finally found a reason to click on one of the pairs of boots that was scattered. Remember, there was somewhere we kept seeing boots everywhere, and we never really figured out why. And, yeah, there we go. We clicked on some boots.
is why most people in retail play like this. Because if you don't, you kind of constantly back into things. Or blink into things. Like, I mean, everybody wants me to use blink more, but it's like, where would I ever blink that would be safe? Basically, every direction you blink in, like, look. I could blink back this way maybe and be okay. Like, the way I came would sort of be clear, but that's it. And it won't always be clear, because often we get respawns behind us. One more item. And then what are we doing here overall? Bags of reagents and organic matter samples. Okay, the seers have the bags, and the creatures probably have the samples.
Drusvar stands firm. The Coven will fall.
I'll catch up with you someplace a bit safer. Okay, so are we going to do more quests with her? She should probably get back to her daughter. That would be my recommendation. We missed. We missed. That was fun. A couple of you guys have asked about dungeons, if we would do some more dungeons on the character, and yeah, we probably should. I kind of meant to, but I get so into the flow of questing because, let's face it, the quests flow really smoothly in BFA. So it's super easy just to kind of get absorbed in it. And that is kind of what has happened. We need organic matter samples from these guys. Yeah, I just kind of get sucked into questing and I forget to put myself in the queue. But yeah, definitely in the future, next time at least, we will queue up for a dungeon and see some 5-man goodness. Okay, there is the rest of the organic matter we needed.
You want my assistance, I imagine? You probably have things you should be doing.
My blade is ready.
Thank you. I'll cut a path back to Falconhurst. They will pay for what happened to my family. So she meets us here just to run off. Okay.
The only good witch is
Well, maybe we'll see her again.
They took your husband from you, but your daughter is safe in town.
We should recruit her.
Be careful heading back.
Thank you. I'm sorry I can't stay. Don't worry. They won't get me twice.
Fair. I believe you.
Well met, champion.
We had a few visitors while you were gone, but I took care of them. Ashton's back safe, though it appears he's seen some horrors here.
Fair winds and following seas.
Much to do, much to do.
Fair winds to you.
Master Ashton, are you back with us?
Oh, I believe so. Thank you, Martin. Shall we get started? Remember, measure twice, pour once.
We shall drive back the darkness.
We need to go deeper into the forest. The witches are clearly up to something even worse than I'd imagined. As much as I have a duty to return to Lady Lucille with Master Ashton, I also have a duty to find out more about this threat to our people and stop it if I can. Going further into the forest is not without risk, but I believe it is one worth taking.
Farewell. Master Ashton, will you see this to the end?
I will indeed. Martin and I shall stay.
Fantastic.
There seemed to be a great deal of activity at the ruins near the giant tree.
Then we shall meet our friend there. Good luck, champion.
I like how
Stay
they
close,
handle
gentlemen.
these stories.
We'll sneak through the witch's lines.
The witches spoke of a grand rite to call forth their master.
Their master?
A malevolent being who grants them power. I have heard his rage echoing in the darkness. Their master hates the Kultirans with every fiber of his being. Even the witches are mere pawns in his bid to return to our realm, based on what I overheard while held captive. I suspect this entity is connected to the Drust.
Not just any Drust. Their leader, I would wager. The being Aaron Waycrest fought against in ages past.
A millennia-old spirit bent on vengeance who wants to kill us all. Lovely.
We must stop this grand rite at all costs. How might I help?
By my ancestors' anchors, that is a large army. At least it doesn't appear to be mobile yet. And the tree, clearly it is the focus of their efforts. Let's see.
Be wary of the woods.
It's a fine day for a little applied alchemy.
The witches in charge, the matrons. Ashton shudders for a moment, then composes himself. The matrons are the ones leading the grand rite. They are fearsome, but not invulnerable. Removing some of them from the equation will bolster our chances of stopping this. Take this potion, it will be able to weaken the matrons so you have a better chance of dispatching them.
Until next time, friend.
I've been observing this macabre army of wood, flesh, and bone, and how the witches and servitors control the lesser creations with charms. I believe I can craft an even more powerful charm, one we can use. In the hearts of the servitors are the very strongest charms. They are used to anchor the ancient Drust into their physical forms. They are precisely what we need. Good luck. It is doubtful that they will part with them easily.
Fair winds to you.
Which way
Strike
out?
true.
Free 10 captive villagers.
Remain steadfast. Fair
And
winds
stopping the
and
grand
following
rite.
seas.
The witches of the Crimson Wood are planning a grand rite, a powerful ritual. They intend to rip open reality and bring their dark master through. I suspect they may be in communion with Gorak Tull. We cannot allow their ritual to succeed. I need you to be the tip of the spear while I protect Master Ashton and Martin. Cause havoc and disrupt their ritual.
Strike true.
Alright, let's get into it. Well, that didn't work how I wanted it to. I do feel like when we were in BFA, we were meant to do pulls like that. That's why everything was so close together. And now you just can't. You just can't do it. Maybe if you were in like a full amazing heirlooms, like which I don't have, but yeah, it just seems like it lures you in to pull those guys because it arranges them for you to pull all of them. They are not set up to be individually pulled. You can do it. It's tricky because a lot of times a bunch of them will add anyway, but yeah, okay, so we still can't do the AoE pulls even though this area just is really set up for that to happen. It's an interesting situation because look at just how dense the mobs are. They want you to run through here, fire off some AoEs, come over here, gather them up, turn and fight them. Now tell me that's not how you played BFA when you first leveled through it. Tell me that's not how you played BFA. And I will tell you that you're probably not being sincere. Or maybe you were brand new to the game at the time, you know. Yeah, it's really interesting to have to like just slow way down. You want to pull all these guys and get there, but you can't. You can't do it. Not on this class with the gear that we have. Alright, now we're after the Haunted Servitors. We need to get 4 more of their control charms.
Mainlander, eh?
Vengeance will be ours! This land will be ours!
Okay, they are elites, but we have an item. And we can hit 2 of them at a time with it.
The world will bear to promised.
We didn't hit her. Let's get her again. It looks like we just used the item. We don't even have to like fight her with abilities. There we go. Much better. I remember doing that quest a long time ago, maybe on our human hunter, and totally missing the fact that we were supposed to throw that item more than once. And I think they're still pretty tough to beat, even if you only hit them with it one time.
New information. Remain steadfast. Farewell.
Shall we get started? Remember, measure twice, pour once.
It worries me when you show up.
I've been watching a lot of activity going on at the ruins at the base of the massive tree by the lake. What Master Ashton reported is accurate. Something important is going on down there. We've disrupted their ritual, but I worry we might have been too late. We need to go over there. If there is anything remaining, we must destroy it.
Be wary of the woods.
Okay, now we are following. We're all following. We have an unspent talent point. Your frostbolt does 20% additional damage to frozen targets. I always switch off a frostbolt as soon as they freeze. I'm usually hitting them with like ice lance and stuff. I feel like grabbing some of these talents would be a good idea. Alright, let's see. They can all fly, which is great.
There! A door! In the tree!
Is no one going to mention that massive wicker golem?
No, it's
Because
fine.
I feel it should be mentioned.
One crisis at a time, my boy.
Alright, we're gonna confront Gorak Tool. I guess. Should I give him a little burn? See if it helps? It didn't do anything. He didn't even notice it.
Enough! Interlopers! You meddle in affairs beyond your ken! You cannot stop me from reclaiming what is mine!
He's on one of our mirror images. Is that it? Are we done here? We're leaving? Seems that way. The place may or may not be falling down around us as we run away. That was a pretty cool little scene. But we didn't end up having to fight anything? Weird, weird, weird.
I return to throw.
Well, maybe another player was doing it? We've wounded him or he wouldn't have retreated as he did. Our victory won't last long unless we do something about his army.
Fair winds and following seas.
Use the Crimsonwood Demolisher to destroy witch forces in the Crimson Forest.
Remain steady.
I have fashioned a greater control charm out of the others we acquired. Use it on the Demolisher. We'll ride that monster out of here.
More than that, we'll use it to destroy them. Come on, everyone climb aboard. We can signal for an extraction at the high ground northwest of here. But before we go, we should take advantage of the situation and lay waste to their army.
Boldly done.
This is insane! Don't go so fast!
There is a certain satisfaction in using the Coven's own weapon against them.
I do quite enjoy its earth-shaking stomp.
We should start heading for the ridge in the northwest. Aram's stand will have a clear line of sight for our signal.
Is it almost over? Oh, please tell me it's almost over.
Well met, champion. There are Griffin riders waiting for the signal. It is safe to fly over the forest now. I just hope they get here quickly.
What a fun adventure this was. With actually likable characters that unfortunately we'll probably never see for very long after Justvar or ever again in the future, but hey.
Oh no. What now?
Now we ride.
Until next time, friend.
Yep, it was fun. We'll see you later, guys.
How might I help?
The plans for the Grand Rite are ruined and the ritual sites are in shambles. Master Ashton will be safe here in Aram's stand, and we can finally send reinforcements to Falconhurst by Griffin. In all, a job well done. Thank you for your vital help.
Thank you for assisting me, champion.
Perfect.
I will report our mission success to Lady Lucille.
I shudder to think what might have become of me had you and the Inquisitor here not intervened.
I appreciate not being dead.
The Order of Embers has stood against Gorak once again. With allies, we shall continue
There's that
to
quest.
stand strong. Fair winds, champion.
Among her possessions, the witch carried a crudely drawn map of Aram's stand. A symbol marks what looks like the entrance to a cellar beneath one of the buildings. If this location is important to the Covenant, it might be, yeah, we should definitely sort this out now. Since we kind of missed it before. We could have enemies living among us. Oh, hello. Suspicious refugee.
Mainlander, eh?
Hey, what's going on down here?
This land is cursed.
So you found us out. You must think yourself so clever.
You must think yourself so clever. No matter.
No.
Soon your discovery will die with you. Attack my pets! You're strong, but I was promised greatness.
You were lied to. Yeah, about that. That's weird. So we did it. Oh, it turns in up here. Okay. Well, I think this is actually going to be a good place for us to take a little break for today, guys. And next time we will head up to the northwest. And we're going to meet with Lucille, I'm pretty sure, and do some more things here in Justvar. It's been a lot of fun. We are level 35, so we're making pretty decent pace, but we're not, like, blowing the levels away. You know what I mean? It feels like we're actually playing a game. It doesn't feel like we're just pushing buttons and gaining a level after level after level. It's been good. It's been a good experience. I'm interested to know what you guys think of the leveling experience so far here in retail. And yeah, if you're enjoying the videos, leaving a like would help me out. Subbing the channel would help me out even more, and I appreciate those that do. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves out there in the real world, and take care of each other. And we will see you back here in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.